Gunther just looked Cody Rhodes dead in the eyes, on foreign soil, 2 days before the biggest match of both their careers, and told him exactly what he thought of him. And Cody? Cody fired right back. Welcome to Slam Nation, the ultimate home for the most insane, unpredictable, and explosive wrestling drama on the planet. Barcelona, Spain. The Olympic Arena. The same city that hosted the 1992 Summer Olympics. And on this Friday night, WWE brought every single ounce of its electric energy to that historic building for the go-home show of Clash in Italy. Every segment, every match, every backstage word was building toward a premium live event that feels genuinely massive. The stakes could not be higher. The drama was absolutely everywhere. If you love WWE drama and insane wrestling moments like this, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to Slam Nation, and turn on notifications because things are only getting crazier from here. Drop your thoughts in the comments right now because I want to know whose side you are on. The show opened with Jade Cargill marching to the ring alongside B-Fab and Micken, and the Barcelona crowd let her hear it immediately. Loud, relentless boos. Cargill stepped to the microphone and tried to speak, tried to explain why she has nothing to prove to anyone, but the noise was deafening. She is stepping into the ring at Clash in Italy to challenge Rhea Ripley for the WWE Women's Championship, and she wanted the world to know she was ready. But what happened next shocked everyone. Rhea Ripley appeared. The WWE Women's Champion walked out with that unmistakable fire in her eyes, and the two women stood face to face in the most intense exchange of the night. Before anything could escalate, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss appeared alongside Ripley, and suddenly this promo became a 5-person powder keg with a lit fuse. General Manager Nick Aldis stepped in and did what any sensible authority figure would do in that situation. He made a match. Jade Cargill versus Alexa Bliss. Right now. Tonight. In Barcelona. The match itself told a brutal story. Cargill was dominant, focused, and absolutely locked in with Clash in Italy just 48 hours away. Bliss fought back hard and had the Spanish crowd willing her forward, but Micken and B-Fab interfered, forcing Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair to chase them from ringside. With the numbers evened out and the chaos spilling to the back, Cargill seized the moment and pinned Bliss clean in the center of the ring. The win was emphatic. The statement was loud. But Jade was not done. After the match, Cargill retrieved a steel chair, slid it into the ring, and planted Alexa Bliss with the jaded directly onto that unforgiving steel. The crowd erupted in horrified disbelief. Fans could not believe what they were seeing. Ripley and Flair sprinted back to make the save, but they were too late. Alexa was down. The medical staff rushed in. And backstage, the reaction was immediate. Charlotte Flair told Rhea that if she does not handle Jade at Clash in Italy, then she will. Rhea looked her dead in the eye and simply said she would handle it. That moment between Flair and Ripley felt like a seed being planted. Remember that. Meanwhile, something far more complicated was brewing in the backstage corridors. Cody Rhodes was being interviewed by Kathy Kelly when Sami Zayn interrupted. Not to wish him luck. Not to apologize. Sami walked in demanding that Cody acknowledge him. He told Cody that last week at Saturday night's main event, he let Gunther choke Cody out on purpose. He said he did it to teach Cody a lesson about trusting people, about respect, about paying attention to the people who have been in his corner. Cody looked at him and said he had nothing to say. Sami pushed harder. Sami demanded an apology. This completely changed everything about how we see the alliance between these two men going forward. Cody finally responded with something that sent a chill through the entire arena. He told Sami Zayn that when he was finished with Gunther at Clash in Italy, he might just have to teach Sami a lesson of his own. That was not a throwaway line. That was a precision warning shot. The friendship between Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn is fraying at the seams and might not survive what comes next. That backstage tension set the stage for what became an actual match later in the show. After Sami vented to Johnny Gargano about the Cody situation, Matt Cardona appeared and told Sami that things had not been going his way either, but he was not letting it consume him. Sami lost it. He challenged Cardona on the spot, and the match was made. When the two went at it in the ring, Cardona was sharp and connected with the Browski boot. He even went for the Rough Rider, but Sami countered and survived. After a back-and-forth exchange, Zayn landed the hell of a kick flush and picked up the victory. But the win felt secondary. What mattered was the psychological spiral Sami Zayn is clearly in right now. Nobody expected this moment to tell us so much about where Sami's head is. Then came the main event, the moment the entire show was building toward. Cody Rhodes walked to that ring in Barcelona, grabbed the microphone, and asked the crowd what they wanted to talk about. Before he could say another word, the music hit. Gunther walked out. And the Olympic arena held its breath. Gunther looked at the undisputed WWE champion and said that while he was relatively new to SmackDown, he had already figured out that everything on the show revolves around Cody Rhodes. He said he was there to protect the sanctity of professional wrestling. And then he said the words that cut deepest. He told Cody that he was a mark for himself. That the love the people have for him has gone to his head. that everything Cody does is performance, is theater, is ego dressed up as heroism. Gunther's words were cold, calculated, and devastatingly precise. Cody did not flinch. He fired back and said that if Gunther was truly being honest with himself, he would admit that he is not the refined champion he pretends to be. He said Gunther is still the same ruthless Walter from the independent circuit deep down, and that the most refined version of a wrestler in that ring was standing right across from him. He told Gunther that the WWE Championship is addictive and that Gunther was about to learn he was simply not as good as Cody Rhodes. The WWE Universe exploded after this happened. The energy in that building was unlike anything else on the show. But what happened next shocked everyone one more time. Nick Aldis had told Gunther earlier in the evening to keep things civil, to attack only with words. And Gunther honored that instruction. The confrontation ended without a brawl. No physicality. No cheap shots. Just two men standing across from each other, saying exactly what they believed. And somehow, that restraint made it feel more dangerous than any pull-apart brawl could have. These two men are going to collide at Clash in Italy and Turin, and WWE has confirmed they will open the premium live event. Think about what that means. The undisputed WWE Championship on the line. First match of the night. All of that pressure placed on two of the best performers on the entire roster. There was more chaos elsewhere on the show. Trick Williams came to the ring with Lil Yachty and declared himself for the King of the Ring tournament. Carmelo Hayes immediately interrupted and said that was never going to happen, reminding everyone that he and Trick had unfinished business. When Ricky Saints crashed that conversation and started staking his own claim to the US title picture, things escalated fast. Trick fired back with a mic shot to Saints. The tension between all three men spilled into a match between Carmelo Hayes and Ricky Saints that the Barcelona crowd was fully invested in from bell to bell. The two traded strikes throughout. Hayes landed Dirty Diana, Saints came roaring back, and after a wild brawl spilled to the floor, both men were counted out in a dramatic double countout finish. Things became even more chaotic after the match when Saints attacked Hayes immediately, but Carmelo answered with the first 48, laying Saints out flat on the arena floor. This rivalry is nowhere near finished. Spain's own Axiom got a hero's welcome from his home crowd and delivered in the biggest way possible. Facing The Miz in a singles match, with the lights flickering mysteriously throughout, Axiom put together a sharp performance and got the pinfall victory in front of his people. The Miz had tried to get the match cancelled, claiming his tag partner Kit Wilson had been detained at customs, but GM Nick Aldis refused. And then there was Danhausen, running science experiments in the backstage area, stealing equipment, and eventually hitting The Miz with a fire extinguisher when Miz went to confront him. The Barcelona crowd absolutely loved every second of it. In the tag team match of the evening, Damian Priest and Royce Keys were thrown together by R-Truth, who is still not medically cleared to compete. The forced partnership between Priest and Keys was uneasy from the start, and Solo Sikoa exploiting it for the MFTs made perfect sense. Tama Tonga hit a chokeslam on Priest to give Tama Tonga and Tala Tonga the victory. R-Truth tried to even the odds at ringside but could not get the job done. The Bloodline's reach continues to cause problems across the entire brand. And in the final match of the show, Chelsea Green returned to in-ring action against the physically imposing Nia Jax, with Lash Legend in Jax's corner. Green was fired up but Jax overpowered her with ease for most of the contest, hitting a powerbomb when Green attempted the Rough Rider. But when Nia set up for the Annihilator and Lash Legend went to deal with a distraction at the entrance ramp, Women's United States Champion Tiffany Stratton appeared at ringside and cracked Jax in the back with the title belt while the referee was looking away. Green immediately covered, got the 3 count, and picked up a massive victory. Clash in Italy is on the horizon. Cody Rhodes vs Gunther for the undisputed WWE Championship opens the show. Rhea Ripley defends the women's title against Jade Cargill, and after what Jade did to Alexa Bliss with that steel chair tonight, the title match just got even more personal. Sami Zayn is spiraling and a potential collision with Cody might be closer than anyone thinks. The US title picture with Trick Williams, Carmelo Hayes, and Ricky Saints is a three-way storm that has not yet made landfall. This SmackDown was a masterclass in building tension. Every single segment mattered. Every word in Barcelona was a brick laid on the road to Turin. And when Gunther and Cody finally stepped through those ropes at Clash in Italy, every moment from this show will make that match feel even bigger. The question is simple. Does Cody Rhodes prove Gunther wrong? Or does the ring general finally take back what he believes belongs to him? And what happens to Sami Zayn when it is all over? If you are as fired up about Clash in Italy as we are, then you already know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe to Slam Nation right now, share this video with every wrestling fan you know, and drop your prediction for Cody vs Gunther in the comments below. Who walks out of Turin as champion? We are watching together and the drama is only just beginning.